Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Zero Supervision. I am Billy. I am here with Joe today. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
I'm feeling good, thank you, man.
Oh, you sound like it.
What?
Yeah, that about sums it
I
up.
got my happy voice on for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. No.
We have another mini episode for you, and today I want to start off with the Ikea challenge. The Ikea challenge is something that's going around the internet now. It's kind of like the Tide Pod challenge, except for it's not quite as dumb, I think, because the Tide Pod challenge has like you imbibing harsh chemicals, whereas this is just you trying to stay all night in an Ikea after it's closed. I definitely think there's a high risk of people getting fucking arrested for this stupid ass shit, but people are doing it, and there's already a video online of two guys having done it in an Ikea. So, other people are bound to do it.
Well, the good news is there's an IKEA down the street from me, so I'll report back to you.
Oh my god. I wonder how long until Ikea has to put something on their front door saying you cannot stay overnight in our stores.
I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, so where's breakfast? Anyone? Breakfast?
Oh, that's the thing though. Ikea does serve food in it.
Yeah, exactly. Breakfast. I expect breakfast.
I've never been in an Ikea though.
Yeah, well, you're a disappointment.
Well, I've never lived near an Ikea. I might have to go out and take a special trip to an Ikea.
Yeah, they are confusing. You can get lost in an Ikea and never heard from again.
Yeah, I heard they're like a maze and weird, and they're like little mini rooms almost.
Yeah, no, it's really fucking weird. It's like a corn maze, but you might actually get lost and die of starvation in this.
But they have so many Swedish meatballs, I hear.
Yeah, those have to be cooked, and from what I hear, you can't cook things that have gluten.
Hold on, so I thought it was like hot food. It's not hot food?
I don't know. I ate there like 3 years ago, so I don't fucking know.
So can you eat in the store? Like, is there a restaurant in the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indubitably.
All right. Well, I have some really good news. Alzheimer's disease has been completely reversed by removing one enzyme in a new study.
Hooray! There's hope for me yet.
The study published on February 14th in the Journal of Experimental Medicine found that slowly reducing the levels of an enzyme called BACE1 in mice as they age has prevented or reversed the formation of amyloid plaques in the brain, which are one of the main signatures of Alzheimer's.
That's pretty badass. That's exciting.
Yeah. The researchers observed that reducing BACE1 levels not only prevented Alzheimer's disease in mice, but also reversed the disease in animals who had already begun to show signs.
See, the funny thing is that reducing the levels of BAC1 in people also will reduce the risk of Joe having a coronary.
Yeah, oh my god.
Because he has anger issues.
But there's also, in the study, they showed that the children of the mice that they reduced the levels of BACE1 in also had reduced levels of BCA1 later in life.
Huh. Okay, so
even if they didn't receive treatment themselves.
It becomes hereditary.
Yeah, it gets stored in the DNA somehow.
That's nifty. Convenient. Okay, that's really cool.
They're not saying that it's a miracle, but they're saying it's a step towards developing a drug treatment for it. So that's really nice.
Yeah, no. Just a little bit of gene therapy, and you are ready to roll.
So on Saturday, SpaceX will be launching the first two of its nearly 12,000 internet satellites.
Jesus.
Yeah, and these are going to form like a blanket around the Earth. There's going to be 2 different layers, and they'll be able to provide a satellite internet called Starlink. These 2 satellites that they're sending out are called Microsat 2A and Microsat 2B. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to establish the internet they're going to be providing on a radio frequency band. So they have to send up these things to establish that, so they can take up that space on the radio spectrum. They've got
pretty cool.
Yeah, they've gotten all the necessary stuff they need from the FCC, and I mean even Ajit Pai, who's a total cunt, approved it. So I'm excited. I think this will be really neat. I I would sign up for it because apparently it's going to be able to be used like around the world once it's done.
Yeah, well, I know this is. I would not be surprised if there's going to be some legislation brought up to fuck them over, and it's probably going to be brought up by people that have gotten quote-unquote donations from other internet providers because, douchebags.
Oh, you mean like a certain thing that used to be called Time something or another?
Well, I guess maybe them, or let's go with Palm Past. It sounds a lot like that. It sounds a lot like a type of pomade.
Rhymes with Palm Past.
Yeah, no, that and Horizon. feel like they're gonna be a little cunty about this, and
yeah,
they're probably gonna try.
We don't have that. We don't have a space agency working for us. That's not fair.
Yeah, I know. That's not fair. It's not fair. But, we do have elected officials working for us. That's what they have. That's what they have. And
the one odd thing about this launch is it doesn't seem like they'll be bringing back the rocket boosters this time. They're not. They haven't mentioned it. Yeah, but they are using a reused one. So it may be that this one's just like spent beyond use. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I'd want to, rely on something that can't make it back to get my multi-million-dollar or billion-dollar satellite into orbit.
Well, it's only it's the first two of 12,000, so this might just be a test launch, to be honest, just to see if they can do it.
That's fair. Well, I figure if they can launch a roadster into Mars, they can do this.
Well, this is one of the Falcon 9s. This is not a Falcon Heavy.
Oh.
They don't need the Falcon Heavy, though, because the Falcon Heavies are meant to carry heavy things, whereas these are kind of light. They're really small. They're really, really small. And basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to build this thing up slowly so that they can put these things in such an orbit that they're not going to be running into themselves or some other satellite that's out there.
Right. Okay. It sounds cool. I'm wondering what kind of internet speeds they're going to provide, but,
I don't know.
Sounds cool.
It didn't say yet. I guess they'll be...
As long as it doesn't provide speeds like that of a company that rhymes with QSnet, then I guess that's kind of cool. One, like I said, just needs to be a lot faster than that, especially with Qualcomm. They just introduced a new modem for their mobile CPU processors, and it's able to do internet at twice the speed of fiber optics now over cellular signals. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I like this landline industry has a lot to compete with, so if they can compete with that, I think they'll have a future. But Qualcomm is really they set the standard for mobile signals and internet signals now, I think. So they're the ones to beat.
So far, nothing that Elon Musk has touched has been half-assed. He seems to do everything full-assed, I guess is what you would say. Everything seems like he does 110% on it, and he doesn't fuck around. He makes good on all his promises. So I'm assuming this will be up and running pretty soon.
Okay. Like I said, it sounds pretty cool, especially with the fact that you'll have coverage everywhere. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. Cool.
So they're hoping that they'll have this thing up and running, or at least starting to be running, by 2019.
That actually would be impressive, because how many satellites do they have to actually get up for this?
It seems like there's going to be two different layers, one of which has 4,425 satellites, and the other one will have 7,518. Now, I don't know how many they're going to have to get to get the first couple customers up and going, but that's the finished product will be that.
So my only request to Elon Musk is that one of the satellites be in the shape of one of these roadsters. I want that orbiting the Earth. I'm just saying. That would be cool. You're not cool unless you have a roadster orbiting the planet that you reside on.
It looks like the orbit of the roadster has been a little bit perturbed, and it's probably not going to make it quite out to. It might make it to Mars, but it's not going to go out until like the meteor belt.
Well, I hear that the Falcon Heavies worked a little too well, and the car may wind up on Mars. So the cool thing is by the time he gets there, his car will be waiting for him.
I've heard that, but I've also heard that it might end up in like either the sun or back on Earth within a couple million years, depending on where it exactly, how the trajectory works out. It's kind of hard to tell because it's never launched a car before. It's kind of an oddly massed object. There's like it's kind of hollow in the center and all, and then there's a fucking dude sticking out of it. So might fuck shit up. Might throw off the gravity and the spin of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I'll be interested to see, like, apparently you can track it online right now.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, NASA is tracking it since it is an object in space now, so they do have to track this fucking car that's floating through space.
Well, the cool thing is it's small, so it's good practice for them to track something that's small, too.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it just so they don't accidentally think it's like a fucking asteroid heading for us. They're like, oh, that's just a car. It's just a car, guys. Everyone, it's okay. It's okay.
I live in the fucking future now because I have to worry about like cars and space coming back to hit us.
Yeah, that's going to be awkward. That's really going to be awkward.
If I had to explain to 10-year-old Joe, like, hey, there's going to be a car in space, like, real soon in your life.
You're going to have to watch out for that when you launch. Hey, what's that Tesla doing over there? Oh, shit.
Oh, Christ.
Elon, I found your car. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to another mini episode from Zero Supervision. You can follow us on Twitter at Zero Supervision. You can follow me personally at low_Billy Allen.
You can follow me on Twitter at Joseph_Lawhorn, and that's LAWHORN.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We also we have a YouTube channel now, so you can go and check us out there. But yeah, like, subscribe, follow. We'd appreciate any help we can get.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.